The right imagery can be a huge strategical tool for your e-marketing templates. In this video, I want to show you how to add images to your templates in Act Marketing Automation. In my templates area, I've opened up my blank template that I've created recently, and I've already added some text objects. But now I want to add some images to this template. So I'll click the Content tab, and then I'll locate the image content item, and again, simply drag it to one of the rows in my template. Release the mouse button when you see the words that say drag it here. This acts as a placeholder for your image. Click the Browse button to locate the image that you want. Now we can see the File Manager screen inside Act Marketing Automation. In order to use images in your templates, you need to first add them to your library. And there are 3 ways to do this. Upload lets you use your own images from your computer. Import lets you use photos found on the internet or from your personal accounts for services like Facebook, Dropbox, Instagram, and more. Keep in mind that you should obtain the legal rights to use any photo that you do not own before including it within your marketing templates. Finally, Search Free Photos plugs you into a library of over 500,000 images published under the Creative Commons Zero license. A quick word of advice here. It's a good idea to organize your files into folders so that they're easier to find down the road should you want to use them again. To do this, click the New Folder button on the right side of the screen to create your folders. And then you can name them things like logos, products, staff folders, catalogs, and more, so that you can stay organized. When you import a photo, you must be inside that folder before doing the import. You won't be able to move these files later, so it pays to set up an organized structure at the start. Once your image has been imported, all you have to do is click the Insert button to add it to your template. Act Marketing Automation will automatically resize this image for you, shrinking it to fit the content block. To make changes to this photo, click the image. Notice here that the Content Properties area appears at the right. Now you can make some changes that are specific to this image. By default, Auto Width is enabled, but you can disable it if you'd like to change the size of an image in the block with the slider bar. Also by default, Full Width on mobile is disabled because many of these images will be too large to display sensibly on a mobile device. You can use the Alignment section to align your photo left, right, or center. Below that, Dynamic Images can be used if this image will be replaced later on. In this case, you'll link to an image on your website somewhere instead of using the imported image. You can click the Change Image button to swap out this image with another one from your library. You can also apply effects and more, which lets you add effects, frames, stickers, text, and other artistic modifications to your photos. Play with these yourself to see what other fancy effects are available to you. Don't change the URL in the URL field because this is where your image is located. The alternate text is what users will see when they hover over images, or if they choose not to download images with their email. It's a good idea to put some text in here that conveys the message of the image, just in case your audience doesn't see the image. In the Action area, you can link this image to a web page or a new email message. For mobile phones, you can even link it to make a call or send a text message. Of course, at the bottom, you can add padding to the image if you'd like a little bit of white space to surround your image, or you can use the More Options selection if you only want to add padding to a specific side of the image. As always, click the Save button at the top when you're finished. And now our image has been added to the template. Next up, we'll look at adding a button content item to this template.